Hey racers, welcome back. This is the recap for week 5 of the virtual TNR winter series. Shout out and thank you to Andreas for the course suggestion this last week. I think we dubbed that Lindsay's Loop, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And yeah, it was a really fun course, so thanks for that.
Yeah, and I skied with Jessica Hayes just the other day, and she plotted out a course which is going to be optimized for classic skiing. Doesn't mean you have to classic ski. You can skate ski it, do whatever you want. But if you want to qualify for the overall yellow jersey that's going on the race now, you're going to have to skate it. But we're also encouraging a bunch of people to maybe classic, and we can have a classic showdown on that course as well. But you got to do both if you want to be in for the overall yellow.
Exactly. And yeah, definitely if you've got the classic skis, throw a classic time down there, add a line for that, for, if anything else, just bragging rights. Because really, why else do we do this?
Bragging rights.
I think it's all bragging rights.
The glory. It's not the prize money.
It's the big money, right? Like you said, there's the classic optimized course, so check out that video. You know, as usual, Bob's done a great job of laying those out in video format, so should be pretty straightforward. 2 laps of that for the regular course, right?
Yep, 2 laps.
Okay. We've also added a gender column to differentiate the yellow jersey standings a little bit. Also just, you know, calling out Andrew Horambala here, you'd be in the running if you just added a time for week 3. So Buzz has a note to nudge you here just to, you know, go back and re-ski that one and just put a time in, because then you can keep Jeff Wassonets and Jillian Aubie-Vines on their toes, because, you know, why
Andrew
not?
has to do an extra race this week.
Yeah, he's got to do 3.
Yeah.
He's got to skate, classic, and then he's got to do, he's got to redo his homework on week 3, I think.
Right. So overall leaders right now is Greg Inkster still?
Yeah, still. I mean, kind of, but Ted's really not far off. He's only 5 seconds behind, so he can close that gap pretty easily, I think.
And then for the women, Chelsea Little.
Good job, Chelsea.
Yeah, she's kicking it, and she's, I think she's 10th overall with the guys as well, so she's doing really well.
Super impressive.
Yeah.
Nice one. This week's featured TNR sponsor is Dæhlie Clothing from Norway. They do lots of really, really good Nordic-specific apparel options. One example is the Kikut women's jacket that we have here, and this is a really good example of a lot of the type of jackets that we would be looking for local Nordic skiing. Something that's windproof in the front, but also breathable at the back, so it allows you to dump heat pretty efficiently when you start to warm up. For our local conditions, we don't need a huge amount of insulation, so this is a fairly lightweight soft shell, which with basically a merino wool base layer underneath, you'd be fine for almost all days. This is $160 and we've got really good stock, so come on by, check these out. The other option that makes a lot of sense for this time of year, this is the endurance vest from Dæhlie, which is $130. Vests are really handy in 2 circumstances. So if it's really cold and you just need a little bit more insulation, you can throw this on top of your regular jacket. Or as we get into the spring, give it a couple, 3 weeks and we'll be into some probably warmer spring conditions. We start to get in the neighborhood where you could get away with this vest just over top of a base layer. So a reminder to a bunch of the kids, I know there's been a bunch of people out there doing their time trials with the club training night. So just a reminder to add your times to the other spreadsheet if you're just doing a 1 lap. And then we had a great suggestion from a participant this week. So we're gonna do a kids specific draw prize from this week moving forward. So make sure if you've done a race, even if it's just one that's put in through WebScore, just put that time on the spreadsheet so you'll be included in that draw.
Yeah, lots of kids out there racing, so yeah, let's get them into the prize draws. So we're standing here in front of the Coast Outdoors Payak race. Registration is up now. You can sign up through payak.ca. You can choose to do a 15K, a 30K, or a 50K. You can do them multiple times. And there'll be lots of prizes and draws. There's some of the trophies from the events in the past. The toque that everybody knows about. You see it all over. Everybody's wearing it. It's a great toque. And yeah, so that starts March 6th to the 21st, and go to payak.ca to check it out.
And these two awesome trophies we just got in, one is the Siggy Bjorklund Memorial Award, is the top 15K adult prize, and then also the Cheryl Morningstar Memorial Award, which is the top 15K youth, 13 to 17.
And this is the overall trophy here. It's really good.
So this week's draw prize winners, Sweet Orange Bjorn Dæhlie Toque is going to DJ Hay. Greg Inkster, you've got yourself a sweet new OR toque. And a Salomon hat going to Murray Lyons. Peter Allen, the coveted bag of Moja coffee. A KV Plus drink belt and toque prize pack going to Daryl Remler. Vauhti Wax skincare kit going to Chloe Kersner. And our new kids draw, and again, if you're in that kids category, make sure you put a time up. This is going to Ryan White this week, a Deep Cove kayak water bottle. I don't have it up here because it'll be baked fresh, but Doug Pullybank is winning a loaf of sourdough bread courtesy of Zane Hayes at Sour Bros. And as we have the Payak coming up this week and going forward, we'll be giving away one entry to the Payak. This week goes to Afshin Ardalan. Reach out to me, Bram, which is bram@coastoutdoors.ca, and we'll hook you up with a promo code so that you can register for that event. You're still on the hook for a registration fee, I believe, but the actual fee for the race is covered by the promo code. And lastly, courtesy of Bridge Brewing, a 4-pack of recovery beverage. This week it is North Shore Pale Ale. To win this prize, be the first to comment on what is the trail name of the trail that is appearing in this image. Racers, thanks as always for participating. A big thank you to Jessica Hayes for this coming week's course suggestion as well. Have fun this week, and we will see you again next week.